there we go. We finished another mock. God help us. It's the Snowspeeder from The Empire Strikes Back. It's a little janky. I've come to expect this from any mock I buy from Brickvault. They all seem like they're just so impressed with their ability to design things that don't actually work very well in real life. So it looks pretty cool. I mean, here's what a Snowspeeder looks like from a movie still, right? So it's pretty close, I guess. I don't like the cockpit too much. It's a little more angled in the movie. But other than that, it looks pretty cool. Building it, though, these are all one stud connections on these two sections here. And I cannot get them to line up and actually stay on if they're lined up. So they're a little off. These, actually the tubes that Webrick sent me, I could not get these things over. They were just so tight. I had some left over from a Venato set that I couldn't build. So I just took those tubes and clipped them shorter and made these. But these are just flex tubes in here, which is why they're not very stiff and they kind of bent. You've got the air brake thing on here. This part looks pretty cool on the back, except for it's held on just by two clips and a flex tube, so it's not on there great. I did not put on the little anchor bit. Little grappling hook. I don't have any string, and I'm not gonna bother to put string in there just to have that on there, because I'm not gonna play with this. The cockpit is just kind of held on by the back, so I'm gonna just take it off. You can see, there's some cool stuff inside there. Oops, I just broke one of the guns off. So that's pretty cool. Use the printed pieces, although that makes it a little more expensive. All the printed stuff is Lego. I had to order that from Rebrickable, or Bricklink, sorry. All the rest of this is from Webrick, a mixture of Go bricks and default bricks. It's not bad. It's just there's a lot of one stud connections again, and where they don't essentially need to be. I feel like you could have made this a bit of a stronger design without using all of the crazy one stud connections they use. If you flip it over, some of this is built upside down. You can see some of the it's falling apart. This is why I don't like these kind of connections. So you've got a very shallow thing to stick the flex tube in, and it doesn't hold it on there very well. I mean, if you pick it up and move it around, it's going to fall apart. You can kind of see some of the crazy connections going on back here. It's just, I couldn't get a gear to stick on that bottom. It just kept falling off. These are just held on by two of those. I forget what they're called. But they kind of stick on the side and they don't stick on very well. This is where it gets really sketchy. All these one brick connections and all of these like to fall off when you're trying to put it together. It's yeah, I feel like my experience with MOCs has not been super great, and maybe it's just because I'm not choosing the best designed ones. I gotta stop going to Brickvault. I'm gonna go to Rebrickable for more of these. So yeah, this one isn't great. It looks okay. I'm gonna stick it on a shelf. I may super glue some parts so it stops self-destructing. Compared to the Lego 20th anniversary Snowspeeder, neither one of them is exactly screen accurate, but this is kind of cool with the angles on the front, or they just kind of skip that in Lego. There's like a suggestion of it, but it's not really there. They also, I don't know, they kind of skipped the color in Lego, like where you can see very clearly there's some orange or reddish orange stripes, which are definitely on the MOC. And they're sort of a little bit of orange. I mean, Lego could have done that a little better, but I like the cockpit piece better than this thing. This doesn't look great. I mean, it's not screen accurate, but it's Lego, and it definitely looks better than that, I think. And the guns are just more stable on this too. And I think Lego did a good job with the engine pieces here. That's pretty interesting looking. They do look good on here, and this is, because it's trapped between these two, that's pretty stable. It's just the flex tube guns on the end tend to want to just fall off, and this one's just, I mean, it's sagging. it's kind of sad. I think that needs some super glue on there. Yeah. So would I recommend this? If you can't get a 20th anniversary Snowspeeder or a knockoff, this is a knockoff Snowspeeder. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. Just be aware, you're probably going to want to super glue some of the pieces together so it stays together, and it's not, you're not going to be swooshing this around or it's going to self-destruct. Yeah, I would definitely go with that over the MOC. But it's alright. I haven't had the best luck with MOCs. We've got the Death Trooper head. That was an awesome one. Yeah, he's a bunch of one peg connections that explode when you touch him and look at him the wrong way. Yeah, and then the TIE Fighter and the X-Wing, that I couldn't even complete the X-Wing, and the TIE Fighter self-destructed while removing. Yeah, I would probably stay away from this one. I would look for a knockoff 20th anniversary Snowspeeder. Or if you want, go spend the money on the real Lego one. That's up to you. Anyway, this is Jay, 7 Star Bricks. I'm going to be doing another MOC here soon, but it's a helmet, so I'm hoping it's going to be better than this one. We'll see you here next time.